The following program is for adult audiences only.
Hey, this is Alonzo Bowden, and you are listening to Who's Talking Shh with Johnny and Anthony.
Who's Talking Shh with Johnny and Anthony.
And we're back.
Bear Week! They're hairy. They're scary. They're here.
Listen to Anthony bitch about his phone.
Who makes this? Apple product. I love how they just brand it right there like, hey, look, I'm so a bit bold, right? To be like, I'm such a great product that I am going to brand the product with my company logo like none of them are pieces of shit ever. Oh, they are. They're all shit. Shit. Fuck you, Apple. No, it's Verizon. That's who it is. Fuck you, Verizon.
Them too, yeah.
Fuck you, Elon Musk. It's his fault, too. All this shit is his fault. Piece of shit. It's fucking another episode of the shit show. I was going to do the whole episode in boxing gloves. But they're over there. I keep getting on this chair. You guys don't understand these chairs. What kind of chairs you got at your house? Probably like a chair you would sit in. See, this is like a chair like a lifeguard would sit in at a pool.
That's no joke.
This is like if you were going to do bird hunting, you would in this chair.
Deer hunting.
Yeah, it's just really like it's up here, dude. It's like
I'm 6'2", and it's hard for me to get in and out of
yeah,
the fucking chair.
I dropped a penny off it before the show, and I still ain't heard the bitch hit the ground. It's still going down there. So I climb all the way up here, perch myself on the tallest mountain and the tallest peak of Crumpet to Dump It, and then I forget I need my water bottle and my fucking tennis shoes and my fucking pickaxe and whatever the fuck else I need to get up and do this goddamn show. So I forgot the boxing gloves, but I was gonna do it. I can see them. They're just too far. They're too far now. Fellowship of the Ring. We're not walking all the way back. If you didn't come now. Anyway, so
I had to wear my jacket into the fucking tundra.
it is a little chilly out here. I like to keep the chairs uncomfortable and tall. I like to keep the atmosphere freezing. That's what I like.
That way people don't stay too long.
I'm warding off fucking visitors. That's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, it's warmer outside than it is in here.
A lot of times, yeah.
100%.
Yeah, it is. I tell you what, dude. I'm gonna start a GoFundMe for. Well, I guess I could just. The problem is, I got a house without heaters in it. You see, there's no. If you look around, there's no way to heat this. No way to heat this building. I have a stove. Is that what you call it? Fireplace. But it's
pellet
for
stove?
Yeah, it's for senior citizens. It's a pellet stove. It's for old people. For like, oh, pour my cup of the fucking. It doesn't really work. It's like they're so inefficient, dude. It's a shit. It basically just cut a hole in my fucking wall. So I don't stand in here, and that's how I do it. That's how everybody should heat their houses. Just to fucking don't be in them. And there you go. I don't pay anything in heating. Fuck 'em.
Oh, fuck, you remember the house in Spring Creek?
Oh, that one was
motherfucker
chilly.
was freezing,
That one
too.
was chilly a lot of times. Yeah, it was pretty chilly.
Yeah, we wore our fucking hoodies and Anthony wore his parka.
Dude, I wore a jacket in that bitch. I recently just replaced my back door, so that was letting a lot of cold air in here. I was like, man, it's like living in a fucking clubhouse. It was nuts. But anyway, I fixed that thing, so that was nice.
God damn.
Now I live on a mystic, cursed burial ground of some sort, I'm sure, because it's horrible. It's horrible. Every horrible thing happens to me. Everything. Like, just look, fucking, it's ridiculous. Anyway, but there's geothermal. There's like a hot lake underneath me.
Yeah.
So it's like, originally, this house, when it was put here, was heated geothermally, like through the water. But then, like, the assholes that lived here just like let the shit break underneath, and it destroyed the whole house. And it cost like $50,000. So now that shit isn't fucking hooked up, and they're like, fucking, we're not doing that anymore. Just put a pellet stove in here like an asshole. And the guy that built the fucking house doesn't live here, so he doesn't know that doesn't really work that good. Even if it's on, it doesn't work that good. It only heats fucking right here.
Yeah,
I don't fucking live right here on this chair. I hate you right here. I go out there. It doesn't work, dude. It doesn't fucking work. They're like, oh yeah, these fucking awesome fans. They'll blow the heat all over. No, they don't. They don't fucking do that. That's a scam. Anybody that tells you that's a liar. They don't know houses. Fucking liars. Anyway,
All right.
welcome to the tundra.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to jump into the first story. It's a big one.
We need a public appearance. We got to be somewhere that something crazy happens. And we got to be seen on camera there. Then everybody be like, who the fuck are those guys?
Who are those assholes?
Anybody's going to light any fires or anything, dude, let us know. We'll fucking go.
We'll be there ahead of time.
It was crazy. Anyway.
All right. A lot of stuff about this story. UnitedHealthcare CEO fatally shot outside NYC hotel in premeditated, pre-planned, targeted attack.
Wish we could plug the Biggie Smalls song right now. Soundbite it. Who shot you? Anyway, they're going to find that dude. Anyway, go ahead.
Well, so I didn't have time to look into it, but I just got an update on my watch. That's a fraction of the price of his watch.
Apple! Another thing, you motherfuckers! This watch, $1,200, does and looks exactly the same, except it's gold, as my fucking $400 one before that, which did the same thing as my $150 one before that. It's not the same thing. It's not the same thing. This! We're on an iPhone 15, 20, 16? Yeah, this is an 11. These cocksuckers. Can I say that on YouTube?
Yeah, of course.
Penis puffers! That's what I can say. Anyway, you know that's homophobic.
$32.
Racketeering bastards! We ought to fucking... You know what? Serendipitously, we're talking about a rich guy getting fucking blasted. So go ahead. I'm just saying. Well, Steve Jobs is already dead. You can't do nothing about this. He already got us. Fucking asshole. Fucking...
This is the CEO of UnitedHealthcare was fatally shot in what police said appears to be a premeditated, say that 10 times fast. Pre-planned.
Premeditated, pre-planned.
Targeted
That means the same
attack.
thing. They shouldn't have wrote it that way.
Outside the New York Hilton Hotel in Midtown Manhattan on Wednesday morning. Brian Thompson, 50, was on his way to speak at United Health Group's investor conference when the gunman approached from behind and fired several rounds, Police Commissioner Jessica Tisch said at a news conference. He was struck at least once in the back and at least once in the right calf, Tisch said, adding that the gunman was lying in wait for several minutes. Many people passed the suspect, but he appeared to wait for his intended target, she said. Security video shows Thompson, dressed in a blue suit, walking down the fairly quiet street. The gunman approached him from behind and opens fire, it shows. Thompson stumbles forward as a witness runs to safety. The gunman continues to fire at Thompson, or as Thompson falls to the ground, the video shows. Chief of Detectives Joseph Kenny said the shooter arrived at the scene about 5 minutes before the shooting and fired at Thompson's back. The shooter then walks towards the victim and continues to shoot. It appears that the gun malfunctions as it clears the jam and begins to fire again, he said. 3 live 9mm rounds and 3 discharged 9mm round shell casings were found at the scene, as well as a cell phone near the scene. Kenny reiterated that the shooting appears to have been a targeted attack. The motive for this murder is currently unknown, but based on the evidence we have so far, it does appear the victim was specifically targeted, he told reporters.
It's a fucking puzzler. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but at this point, we do not know why. Thompson, who lives in Minnesota, was pronounced dead at Mount Sinai West. His wife, Paulette Thompson, said he had been receiving threats. There had been some threats, she told NBC News. Basically, I don't know, a lack of coverage. I don't know the details. I just know that he said there were some people that had been threatening him. She said police had told her it appears the shooting was a planned attack. The shooter fled on foot and then on a rental bike, Tisch said. He was last seen in Central Park. As of Wednesday morning, no arrests have been made, police said. Crime Stoppers is offering $10,000 reward for information.
Fuck you, that guy was a billionaire? Fuck him.
Police said
$10,000.
The gunman was wearing a black hoodie and black pants and carrying a gray backpack. It is believed he used a firearm with a silencer, a person familiar with the matter told CNBC. A food cart vendor near the scene told NBC News that he did not hear any gunshots, but saw police vehicles and 2 helicopters in the area.
Well, I got a couple of issues. First $10,000, that's insane. That guy was, dude, fucking just open his wallet, dude. What are you talking about? He's got more money than that on him. Like the fuck you do? Sell the shoes he was probably wearing, fucking asshole. He's a CEO of a healthcare. All right, and not a small one, but a serious one. I heard that, and in that story it says that the gun jammed. Obviously, he cleared 3 fucking live rounds out of there, so it was obviously more than one jam. There's obviously there's time that's unaccounted for, or he just fucking dropped bullets on the ground, which is weird as fuck. But I mean, I was watching this thing, and they said that he had to be an experienced shooter or something, or some type of assassin, if you will, some John Wick. Even though, I mean, look at the dude, he's wearing like a fucking LL Bean jacket. Anyway, because he cleared the jam so quickly, this, that, and the other. But it's like, well, not really. I mean, all you do is charge it again. It's not that big a deal. And the silencer thing, that guy didn't hear it. Putting a silencer on a firearm doesn't make it silent. That's like a little, like a stupid thing people say. Again, it's in John Wick movies. It's not real. Like when you have a silencer on a gun and you shoot it, it sounds like a fucking gun. It doesn't have the ear-shattering like bark, but it still sounds like a gun. Sure. Well, not even. No, see, it's not stormtroopers, man. It's not like a laser pistol. It sounds like a gun, more akin to like. It makes like a 9mm sound more like a 22. But if you fire a fucking 22, like you can still hear it, dude. It's still a noise. I just find it. And I heard something like they said, oh yeah, it's got a silencer on it. It's a fucking some modified super secret spy gun or some shit. That's what I heard about. And the thing is, I think it was in New York, right? You can't even have guns there. Like, it's illegal to even look at a gun or have a picture of a gun in your wallet. It's like child porn. They'll take you right to jail. You can't have a picture of kids with guns and child porn in your wallet.
Can't even say gun.
Well, you can't have a naked kid and a gun in your wallet. You can't. So.
You can't say bomb in a casino.
You can't say that. And in New York, I know for sure you can't get a silencer, like, easy. That's like you can't even get a silencer easy, like, here. Not that I've tried. But you only need a silencer to kill a guy. That's the only reason. I mean, I don't want anybody to know I'm shooting. Why? Come on, dude. Like, I shot out my bedroom window the other day. Bang! No silencer. Didn't go to jail. It's to murder somebody. It's not if you're just shooting a gun. Come on. But you got like the only place you can get one of those is fucking Texas or some shit. You like those crazy Christian fucking places where they're like, don't want God to know I'm shooting somebody. I'll silence it. But I don't know. It just seems really hard to get all that stuff to have a gun. Like, maybe he bought and he's a white dude. Maybe he bought some gun from some criminal. But I mean, what criminal buys what guy with an LL Bean jacket buys a gun from a criminal? You know what I mean? Come on now. I don't know.
Have you seen the pictures of the guy?
Yeah, that's what I say. He looks.
I was like,
just
man,
like a regular old dude.
Jake Gyllenhaal shot that guy.
Yeah, he just looks like a regular old dude,
Yeah, it looks
man.
like Jake Gyllenhaal.
And not only that, but I mean, what a 21st century to murder guy. Like, just jump on a rental bike and fucking just blast a dude and run away. It's crazy. It's fucking hilarious.
Yep.
CEOs, man, the economy's tight, man. Y'all should probably wear bulletproof vests and shit. You gotta if you're a billionaire, I don't know what you're doing outside your house any fucking way.
Yeah, just have a helicopter drop you off on the roof. Shouldn't be around people.
What the fuck? What were you on your way to do? Go make more money? Fuck off. Take a day off, asshole. We don't need it. I don't know. No one has ever shot at me illegitimately on my way to give a seminar about how I made millions of dollars. Because I never made millions of dollars. So, that's how you do it. It just seems like we care a whole... They launched an FBI manhunt, largest, super expensive, running through New York, looking for a motherfucker that ran away on a bicycle, which seems a little nuts. You ain't got him? I thought it was harder to commit a crime. But I guess... I was like, man, there hasn't been any murderers in so long because the days of like the 44 caliber killer just walk up and blast somebody and just run away. I thought you couldn't do that anymore. You can. You just can't be a black guy and do it. They'll catch you if you're black shooting people. But a white dude, LL Bean, bang, done. Just run away. He wasn't in shape. You see a guy just running down. If I seen a white guy running down the road in a full pair of clothes, that is he committed a crime. If I see a black dude, he's just running from a cop. But if I see a white dude running, oh, he committed a serious crime. You got to stop that guy, right? I don't know. It just seems like we didn't really give a fuck because it's like a rich guy. Like, we're spending all this money to find a guy that ran away on a bike. Nobody gives a fuck. We got another guy, right? We got another CEO. We got another guy who can do that. There's a board of them. Don't you have like 12 guys? It's all the same guy, right?
It's funny, the comments on one of the videos is like, snitches get stitches, and stitches might not be covered under your health plan.
Oh, look, for reals, dude. Like, Ali.
So good jokes after this, dude.
Well, it's just like obvious. Like, of course there were threats. You're an insurance. Look here, I ain't got insurance, so don't look at me. It wasn't me. I don't got insurance. Okay, insurance is one of those things where it's just like, I don't believe in the healthcare system, so I don't buy their tickets. But I'm not, I figure if I'm bleeding out, they gotta help me, right? Or it's a murder. They took an oath or something, right? So fuck them. I mean, I'm not paying, and I'm not paying insurance because if I don't use it, they're stealing. I'm not gambling. It's like life insurance. What a scam. I bet you I die. I bet you don't. What? Fuck off. I'm not playing that game.
Oh, shit. You know what they need to do? They need to give you health care through Bet Online. Then you would do it.
If I had health care sponsored by William Hill, dude, and it's like, hey, look here. We got something here, guys. Guys, we got something. Let me brainstorm this. This is a jumping off point, but just say you pay your premiums, and then if you don't use them, you get some credit, and you get to play them. You get to play the premium, and then it's like you were going to lose anyway. I never win. You get to keep the money anyway, but I feel like I got to spend it instead of you just taking it. You know what I mean? Even though you are stealing it, but I feel like I didn't. I feel like I gave it away. It's kind of like if you just like, give me the money, and then they give it to you. It is robbery, but not really because they gave it to you. You know what I mean? You didn't take it. That's the way I see it. That's what they do to me over there. That's what he was doing. That's why they shot him. That's what insurance is, guys. Big, give me the money. Scam. Fuck you. I'm not paying. You got to help me. It's a doctor's office. Fuck you. I understand you're not going to be like, do you want some lunch? I get that. Like, I'm not getting a tray at the fucking hospital, but you got to stitch me up. It's illegal. I'm bleeding. You have to, right? It's America. You can't just let me die in the parking lot, right? Fuck this place, man.
If it was another country, we'd have to pay it all.
Or it would be reasonable, so you would be a dick. Like, oh, you can't afford $22? Yeah, die in the parking lot. But I'm not paying these prices.
Yeah. Any other country, you don't have to pay shit unless it's a specialist.
Everyone want to bitch about the price of fucking ketchup and bread and Oreos and bullshit, all this food. How's about we make the hospital cheaper? Fuck all the food prices. I'm Christian Scientist when it comes to the healthcare, dude. I'm done. I don't buy it, dude. And I think I'm on to them. I think the doctors. I know a guy super recently had a stroke. And you guys might be thinking like, who do you know that had a stroke? Fucking ask me my HIPAA law questions. Say this happened like yesterday. This guy goes to the hospital, and they're like, well, you clearly had a stroke. But the test we got, we don't say you had a stroke. So 1% of strokes don't show up on the test for 3 days. It's $10,000 a night to stay in the hospital. That's a lie. You made that up. You're just making stuff up for this insurance money, for these scamming. If we didn't have health insurance, they wouldn't be able to do that. You know what I mean? It's clear that you have a concussion. I am going to need to admit you for 3 days to make sure you have a concussion. Imagine if the mechanic fixed your shit like that. Imagine if he was like, hey, we're going to bring your car in here. It costs you 3 days to keep it here. And you pay your 3 days, and they're like, yeah, well, sometimes 1% of the time, 3 days isn't enough, man. I mean, 5 more days. Fuck you. It's crazy, 1% of the time. But fuck off. You just make that up. They just pull statistics out of the air. Unprovable. 1% of fuck you. Suck me. No, we're not doing it. 1%. Fuck off. They actually said that. 1% of strokes don't show up for at least 24, maybe 48 hours, or, whenever your insurance approves or declines. I'm not sure. Fuck off, man. You're a scammer. That's a scam. And it's like everybody has fucking WebMD. Like, they're not doing anything. Most of the fucking time, you just go there and you're like, hey, man, I'm fucking dying. And they're like, well, let's watch and see what happens. Make sure. If you die here, we'll save you. But if you don't, you can't sue, so fuck it. Like, who's there to be like, you didn't save me? Nobody. They're dead. Fuck them. They don't care. They don't care about you. You approved or not. That's it. That's fucking. These health insurance guys, dude. If they were gone, it would be affordable. Other countries have it affordable because they don't have these crazy insurance companies and shit. Like,
they have socialized healthcare. They don't fucking pay for it.
I can't remember the last time I paid a firefighter like $100 because some shit was burning down. Like, that should clearly be run by the state. They're like, well, then the doctor's office would be like the DMV. Good. Nobody want to be there anyway. It's like, if it was more like the state, if it was more like DMV, nobody would want to hang out there all fucking day long, dicking around, stealing pain pills. It would be miserable. Fuck that. This is a state-run department, and you got to show them your dick to get pain pills. I don't want to do that. Fuck it. Run it like the jail. Fuck it. I don't care. Like, it just seems scammy. And then if you don't have the money, they're just like, yeah, well, fuck you.
You're going to die.
Yeah, and I don't think they were going to do anything in the first place if you were going to die. I think they should only get to charge you for what works. Doesn't that? What a novel idea. What a novel idea. You take your car to the shop. They put something in there you didn't need that doesn't fix the problem. So then they say, we're not going to charge you for that because we didn't fix the problem, but we'll keep looking. Could you imagine what a world we would live in? We might not even need money in a world so honest. Could you imagine? We could just be honest. Oh no.
Wouldn't that be great?
Good night. I was smoking a lot of weed the other day, and I realized that money is only here because nobody's honest. Crazy thought, but smoke a lot of weed and it makes sense, dude. If nobody lied ever, we would never need money. Never. She'd be like, hey man, I did that work. And guy be like, probably right. And you wouldn't need this physical representation of like, look, I did that work. Look at all this money I got. See, this proves I did that work. You would just have the work that you did. That's what you did. You did it for a reason, right? There wouldn't need to be a physical representation of what it is, of like the contract. Same thing with the dude that pays you, because it's always like, he's like, I'm not sure you did that work. Let's inspect, and then I'll compensate you with this money to prove that I'm saying you did enough for me with this money. If he was just like, I'm not going to be a dick, you honestly did do that. And the guy's like, yeah, I honestly did do it. All right, well, then we have some currency built up in the social contract that is society, and we don't have to be broke. But no, everybody's a dick. He's like, I did 40 hours of work. The guy's like, I think you did 20. I don't know. And it's somewhere in between, but they're both fucking lying. And if we were just honest, we wouldn't need the whole math. We wouldn't need the calculators. Fucking assholes. All these billionaires. But they said it was 4 days ago, and then that's how long it's been since he was shot. No, just 2 days before. So
Wednesday, I think.
They've been looking for him for like 3 days, man. I don't know if they're gonna find him.
I mean, like I said, it's got the updates that he was identified. I don't know if.
How do you identify? Deepfake scam. How do you identify a guy that you didn't see his face? Like, I don't know him. I wasn't like, it's Scott. You don't know.
Well, they have footage of him at the hostel before he went to
Let me tell you
kill
what,
the dude. I mean,
who says that's
supposedly.
him? Who says that's him? That could be some other dude named Greg. It's Scott. That's Greg. These are just
Jake
white
Gyllenhaal.
guys. Yeah, these are just white guys. Look here. If the video they got of that dude shooting a dude is all they got to convict me, none of you motherfuckers that know me better shut. Hey, I know that guy. Shut the fuck up, man. That's not enough. That is not enough. Leave him alone. Make him prove it. God damn it. I'm so sick of this craziness.
Yep.
This guy, he got away on a bicycle. Let's let him run. Come on. Let him fight a little bit, you know?
So going back to something that were you done? We're gonna move on.
I wish we would, man.
Anthony said, "Suck my dick" a minute ago, and that's gonna lead us into our next story.
I don't have a penis. That you can't cancel me. That's not a threat. I'm not even. My ID says X on gender, assholes. I invented that. Not you. It was me. I invented it. First guy. Anyway.
Okay. Hawk Tuah girl Hailey Welch's crypto launch draws scrutiny.
Fucking hate that bullshit.
Yeah. Says it was a social media a catchphrase, then a merchandising opportunity, and finally a cryptocurrency.
Fuck you.
Now the social media sensation who lent her viral tuah moment to a new digital coin is the face of the latest controversy centered around crypto and what some are calling an all too familiar racket meant to trick people out of their money. Influencer Hailey Welch, who shot to internet stardom this year thanks to a particularly viral internet interview clip, is pushing back on accusations that Hawk, the cryptocurrency she helped launch this week, is a scam after its price plummeted. Welch said on X that she and the people behind the coin have not sold any of their holdings. The coin's market capitalization was around $28 million as of Thursday afternoon, down from nearly $500 million when it peaked Wednesday, according to DEX Screener, which monitors the price, trading volume, and on-chain trades of various tokens. YouTuber and crypto journalist Steven Findeson,
that's a job,
who has amassed millions of followers on social media under the name CoffeeZilla, confronted Welch in a live X Space audio conversation Wednesday titled "The Hawk Truth." In clips of the conversation, which circulated on X, Welch's team denied Findeson's accusations of rug pulling, a term used in the crypto world for projects in which a coin's creators seek to build hype and drive up a coin's price, only for them to sell their holdings at a profit, which then leaves other investors with devalued tokens after prices drop dramatically. Influencers need to learn that meme coins are not funny when they come at the expense of your fans, Findeson told NBC News in an email. Welch's team blames snipers, bots programmed to buy tokens immediately upon launch and sell when prices spike, for causing the market cap fluctuation. In an X post Thursday, Welch wrote that her team hasn't sold one token and that no key opinion leaders or influential figures who generated buzz around the coin were given free tokens. She added that they also tried to stop snipers by implementing high fees, which have now been dropped. Representatives for Welch did not immediately respond to a request for comment on Thursday. The launch of Welch's coin comes as crypto has been in the midst of a resurgence thanks largely to the soaring price of Bitcoin, which currently topped $100,000 for the first time. President-elect Donald Trump's embrace of crypto has also injected renewed enthusiasm into the industry. Welch jumped into the crypto craze after months of growing her brand. Since June, when her interview went viral, the 22-year-old has cashed in on her success with Hawk Tuah-themed merch, her podcast Talk Tuah, and the launch of her AI dating assistant app Pookie Tools. Welch has touted the launch of Hawk, promoting it in several posts across X this week. In an interview with Fortune, she says she used to think of crypto as just a scam and an easy way for you to lose money. However, she says she began seeing it as a good way to interact with fans after attending several cryptocurrency conferences. But after Hawk's Wednesday launch on the Solana blockchain, the coin's price dropped sharply in a matter of hours, triggering widespread criticism from crypto traders and some online who said they invested in the meme coin. Meme coins are cryptocurrencies such as Doge, named after the iconic Doge meme, and Mudang, named after the viral baby pygmy hippo, that were inspired by internet memes. Their performance in the market can be volatile, depending largely on the hype generated by social media trends, like when Elon Musk and Mark Cuban's endorsement of Doge caused massive price fluctuations. But some meme coins have also courted controversy. Squid, a meme coin inspired by Networks' popular show Squid Game, was famously accused by investors in 2021 of being a rug pull when the project's unknown creators disappeared after cashing out and crashing the currency's price. Celebrities who have touted crypto coins without transparency about their financial incentives have also faced scrutiny and legal action.
Let me tell you this bullshit. I want a crypto coin, the shit coin. I need a shit coin for the show. Shit coin.
For shit coin on Bitcoin.
Shit coin. And let me tell you what, boys, I'll announce it right now. It is a pump and dump. It's a fucking scam right now. It is. It is. But if you get into the ground level, you can be the duper, not the dupey. Get in now.
Exactly.
And hey, it's the same as Wall Street, man. We'll just fuck the next guy. Let's go. I can't believe that fucking stupid bitch. How does she have fans? What's a fan? You're a fan. A fan of... I'm your fan. So what's your album? The fuck are you talking about? I'm your fan. Like, it drives me nuts. And not only that, but fuck yeah, feminism. Like, I'm funny. It's like you spit on a dick. All right, dude. All right. Take it easy. It's not that. I don't know. It's not for me.
That's
it's not
fucking
for me.
stupid.
And not only that, but how old is she? What is she, like, fucking
22, I think it said.
Yeah, I mean, come on now. I thought she was younger than that, but
I mean,
I was hoping she was a teenager so I could say some more horrible shit. But never mind.
well, I mean, oh, you mean that girl who is famous for talking about sucking a dick did something deceptive because that was her claim to fame, was sucking a dick?
Well, it just doesn't
Neat.
make.
Who would have guessed?
I fucking hate the internet. I wish the aliens would take it away from us. I hate it, dude. Look here. We're giving you quality premium content, and all I gotta do is make noises like I'm sucking a dick. Damn it. I'm not gonna do it. But if I did, we'd be famous. That's what I gotta do. I got a turkey. It gobbles. Maybe we'll just... Anyway, goddammit, it's a rescue turkey.
Retarded.
I'll have you know. Oh yeah, I saved 2 turkeys for Thanksgiving. What the fuck did you do? Anyway, moving on.
Ate the dead ones?
Yeah, bastards, bastards, all of you. You know what? We got to change. What's that? What's what Russell Brand says? We got to do something. What movie? Forgetting Sarah Marshall. Damn, I knew I'd get it. There it was.
All right. Moving on from the dumb bitch. After months on the run, a murder suspect falls through the ceiling and into custody.
Damn.
Let's see.
I hate how they do that to a murder suspect. You mean an innocent guy? He's still an innocent guy. God damn it.
Till proven guilty.
Yeah. Freedom.
Authorities got a lucky break when the murder suspect they'd been pursuing for months fell, so to speak, into their laps through the ceiling of a building where he had been hiding. The U.S. Marshals Service said agents captured 20-year-old Dario Wilkinson on Monday, months after a warrant for his arrest, on charges of first-degree murder and reckless endangerment was issued in connection with a fatal shooting in Memphis, Tennessee. The task force investigating his whereabouts tracked him to a residence in Memphis, the agency said in a release. Law enforcement agents didn't have to look long once they were inside. Wilkinson attempted to hide in the attic as the USMS searched the residence. However, he fell through the ceiling, it said. Officials said Wilkinson was not injured in the fall and was taken into custody without further incident. His dramatic arrest caps off a saga that started in early April with a shooting that left a man dead and a woman injured. Wilkerson was one of 3 people ultimately arrested in connection with the incident, according to the Shelby County District Attorney's Office. Memphis's police were responding to a disturbance call near an apartment complex on April 2nd when they heard multiple gunshots, the DA's office said in May. The victim, Troy Cunningham, was discovered on the sidewalk near Perez and Merton Street, having sustained a fatal gunshot wound to the back of his head, it added. Gunfire also struck a passing vehicle with 2 female passengers, one of whom was shot in the shoulder. She was taken to the hospital with non-critical condition, WREG reported at the time. The outlet cited surveillance video that allegedly shows Wilkerson lunging at Cunningham, setting the fight in motion. It says the 2 other suspects shot at the victim as he ran away, and that Wilkinson can then be seen on camera running to the victim and picking something up off the ground next to him before leaving the scene. The other suspects were taken into custody in May, the same month the warrant was issued for Wilkinson's arrest. It just took a little longer to carry it out.
Well, it's a bummer. He should have kept running. I'll tell you, a lot of these fucking guys, man, they give criminals a bad name because they're like, yeah, you're so fucking dumb. Why would you come back and get caught? It's like, man, the only reason you think criminals are dumb is because you don't know about the ones they don't catch. You don't catch them. There are a lot of guys that just do criminal shit and get away. And they just never go to jail for it, man. I wish we could hear some of those stories. But you don't get to hear the story unless you catch the guy. You don't get to hear it unless you get him. So you don't get to see the great criminals because, I mean, they're gone. That's it. There we go.
I'll have to look and see if I can find some stories about people that they looked for like fucking 40 years and never caught.
Oh, yeah, sure. There is, dude. I'll be checking
sure
that
there is.
FBI's most wanted list all the time. They got guys. And I mean, they call them terrorists. But, I mean,
There was
one man's trash.
There was one, I want to say 6 months to a year ago. It was a 70-year-old crime, and they found him through DNA, but he had died a couple years before.
Gotcha,
so he
bitch.
got away with it.
Gotcha,
100%.
bitch. That's it, dude. Yeah, it's it. I don't know about DNA. I just found out something else. Apparently, you know, like worker certificate, like bar card, right? There's certain certification cards, TAM cards, whatever the fuck. You get your fingerprints done. Make sure you're not like a dickhead. If you don't like steal money and shit. You have to go and renew those cards when they run out, right? You have to re-up them or what the fuck ever. When you do that, the person you got to go to police, and the police person, it's not a real person, it's a person that works for the police. I don't know what you call these.
Secretary.
I was gonna say like half-breed or like dirty blood, something bad. Not good. Anyway, they choose.
Super racist.
They're not.
But whatever.
She's a white lady. It's not racist. Anyway, you can't be racist to white people. Don't you watch TikTok? Anyway, now, this fucking bastard. She tells me that these polices need more money. They gotta have 125 today to do this job, right? And I'm like, okay, that seems crazy. And I said, it's just really just like here's the card, and I just need you to print another one with another date on it. Like, that's really what it is. And they're like, you got to get more fingerprints. And I said, got you, bitch.
I got the same fingers.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I got you, bitch. Yeah, no. I was like, and I don't. If that's what you're charging for, you already did it. Fuck you, right? Yeah, no. And she says, your fingerprints change. So you got to get a new one. She said, your fingerprints change throughout the course of time. So you got to get new fingerprints done to get a bar card. And I said, well, how do you ever convict anyone ever of any criminal murder before like 20 years ago? How the fuck did we ever do it? Fingerprints, that was all a lie, it was all a scam, or are we being scammed now? I ask you that. I think the King Trump is scamming us today, dude. What do you mean your fingerprints? A police person told me that. I can't say a police officer, they were police's person. Whatever the police call their peoples. I don't know. You used to call them slaves, but now you don't. Now you're not allowed. Now the police is peoples. Whatever the fuck she does. But she works behind the glass. Like, you couldn't be bullshit, get out here, because she's protected. But come on, like, I wish I could have just wrote like a fucking cross on my head with a knife, and then just took it and wrote on the window. Fucking bullshit with my fingerprints. And say, all right, there you go now. Fucking, there you go now. Give you that one right across there, you dumb bitch. Fingerprints change? Get out of here. That's a stupid fucking thing to say. They don't change. Look it up. If it does say no, I didn't look it up. If they do change, fuck. I think we got duped. Guys. Like, guys got convicted of bank robbing for fingerprints and shit. Like, come on, man. That's crazy. There's dudes on murder charges now for fingerprints. If they can change, what are we doing? Seems crazy.
No shit.
But, yeah, so that's what they'll tell you at the cop shop. Local chapter. So I like to call them chapter like they're a gang, because they are.
Yeah. All right. On that note, we're going to get the fuck out of here, and we'll see you next week.
Shitcoin!
New podcast starting every Tuesday at 8 a.m. or hear previous episodes anytime.
Come on back every week, C-Sweet Poppy. I got what you need.
You can email us at who'stalkingsh@gmail.com. That's 3 H's.
That's it. Email me. I want to read your shit.
You can leave a voice message on Anchor and possibly be included in an upcoming episode. Tell us how much you like it or if you think it sucks.
Leave me a name and number after the beep.
Go to our Facebook page link on Anchor.
You know you like me.
You can also hear us on Spotify, Google Podcasts, and many more.
You know me. I'm on all the platties, dawg.